Welcome to Evil Genius. My name is Nilas, and this is the final episode and also review of this game. So what you're seeing here is a few just hapless investigators coming into my base, and they are just slaughtering everyone, even though they are just investigators, even though also I have my fully upgraded guard minions, and you can see how they are just absolutely slaughtering everyone. And what this is going to lead to is a lot of my minions will be suffering a massive morale deficit, and they will be running away. So I've recorded an episode, and then it turned out I hadn't pressed record, so I had to redo it. If you look at this one, look at the morale just dropping from just going near these. Yeah, so I wanted to, instead of just me going back and recording and then I realized that I wasn't actually having a lot of fun with this, then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to record a short summary here at the end, where I'm going to be like, okay, what are the things that you should know if you're wondering whether you should buy this game. The thing is, the story is good. It's not great. It's good. The premise, the way that it works, like the dungeon keeper thing, it's good. Again, not great, good. There are two things, in my opinion, that completely ruin the experience of playing the game for me. So that's something you need to be aware of, and maybe that's something you like. The thing is, the game is super duper grindy and extremely click intensive. It's more of an RTS than anything else. So there's not really every time you have to build something, you really have to stop and then build, because the game progresses so fast and gets in so much trouble that you really need to make sure that you pause actively in order to sort of manage it. Even then, in order to do things, there's a lot of things you need to do. Oh yeah, we just killed the last bit, and then another batch comes in. They're rolling in here, and I can't keep minions in stock, even if I just hire as many as I can. This is good. This is how it's supposed to work. They're going to be losing a bit of skill, a little bit of resolve. That's perfect. But anyway, so everything is super intensive in terms of clicking, the building thing, but particularly out here on the world map. Now, granted, I have been expanding maybe too far on the world map, but on the other hand, there's nothing that indicates to me that would be a bad idea, except sort of 2 hours later when things just go out here. So basically, if you don't block everything all the time, and there we go, we're in combat. Yeah, see investigators. Oh, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted to see to show. That's one of the other. Okay, so let's just deal with one thing at a time. So the world map. We're talking about the grindiness of the game, and you really have to. You could spend all your time out here. By the time you've finished it up, the other ones, the 3-minute ones, 5-minute ones are up again. And you have to manage the overall accumulation here. For example, this one is close to the heat. So we have to find one and go, that's minus heat. Nope, that's going to be on 30 minutes. That's no time. I'll need to do that one. Right? So you really have to do that all the time for all of the zones you have active. And then it just becomes a ridiculous grind. It is not particularly funny to do that, because if you look at this, which ones are active, which ones are not active? Please tell me. There are 23 regions, and it says 9+ are active. There is no way of checking which ones are active or inactive without hovering over and say no schemes running. Then I have to zoom into Greenland, find out what schemes are available, check this. Okay, I can maybe upgrade. Okay, next, zoom out, no scheme running. Okay, go in here, figure out all the schemes that are available. Check which one is probably the most appropriate to do. Maybe that one takes 30. Yeah, I can do that. Send the scheme. That's a 3-minute scheme. So when it gets here, it's only 3 minutes until it's done again. Next one, no scheme running. It can take something. That's going to 3 minutes. This is better one, 90 minutes. Perfect. It gives 60 heat. That's probably going to overwhelm it. So before this is up, I have to come back. So, you know, that's a ridiculous amount of time you need to do to manage it. And if your answer is, well, don't tab all 23 regions, then My reply is, why are there 23-minute regions if you're not supposed to take those? I don't know, because this certainly seems like it. Okay, so that's the grindiness. Then we have sort of the mechanic of heat and investigators coming in. So the investigators are coming in here. These are just menial investigators. They're nothing special here. But what happens is that they come into this region, the casino region, and we even have the protocol here, so they will automatically be tagged for distraction when they're in this region. But as you can see, they came in, they sat down for a deck of cards, and they ran straight through the door. And as soon as they go through the door, they are starting to slaughter my minions. And that will cause my minions to defect and desert, and they'll trigger more traps to go there. And it's kind of a vicious circle of how often they come in here, and the whole casino just completely 100% pointless. There's just nothing here that it doesn't do anything. If they come in here, the investigators, they just pass through and go in here and they get attacked. And if the answer is get a bigger casino, I mean, if they go straight from this door to that door, I mean, bigger casino is not really gonna help me a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have like busy corridors. There's a lot of things, but ultimately the point is, it is intransparent, and that's my biggest other gripe with this game is how intransparent the game is with its mechanics. Like, how does heat work? How does the traps work? How morales and smarts and this kind of things. You kind of get like the fact that passing by a body bag causes morale deficit. That might be making sense, but please let me know. Like, if an investigator sees an item that is suspicious, their suspicion will increase. But what causes suspicion? Is it suspicious to have a food counter? Is it suspicious to have beds, lockers, evil training, gun racks? Yeah, probably gun racks. I don't know. But that's, again, it's intransparent. So the combination of the super grindy nature of clicking everything combined with the intransparency of the game mechanics makes it extremely tedious to play it. And I would not recommend this game. It is... I don't think I can summarize it anyway, except that it's just not fun. And the thing is, like, a game like this should be fun. It should have a very heavy, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, this is my review, so I can have my own opinions. This should have a fun atmosphere, a leaning back and making cool things like designs and that kind of thing. But there's no time for it, because you have to manage click, 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 click all the time. And then you kind of don't really get to enjoy the game. So a wave of investigators has arrived. See, there we go. That's another wave of investigators. Look how much they're coming in right now. Like, this is the third one during my review. So, and these investigators, they will kill at least 15 of my dudes. Well, maybe 10 if I'm really lucky. Only 3? Ah, it's only 3. So that's not bad. How bad are they? Or good are they? But that's so basically, I'm not enjoying the game, and I only play games that I enjoy because the content gets better. I have given this a chance, 5 hours, 10 hours. I think I played 10 hours just between streaming and this. And, well, I don't think there's any reason for me to continue this game because I'm not having a good time. So maybe you will find this to be interesting. I would honestly recommend, if you find the idea interesting, just watch some YouTuber who does not, who maybe plays better than me. But or it has more patience with how to play this game, but ultimately I was not having fun. So I'm gonna wrap this series up, and that means I will have more time for some Factorio and some Satisfactory, and maybe some Oxygen Not Included, or whatever other games that come up. This was mainly a let's try it and not a let's play. So we have now tried it, and it was not to my liking. So. That's gonna be it. Hopefully you are not too disappointed, but let me know in the comment section below. I'm not particularly interested in comments like, oh, you're playing it wrong, because if I'm playing it wrong, then they have not successfully explained to me how I should play it. I am not so stupid that I shouldn't be able to play the game, and if this is too complicated for me, then I don't think that it's well designed, to be honest. So,
We captured an
anyway, an enemy worker has been captured. Okay, enemy workers. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you here on the channel for some other things. I will be doing these kind of let's tries of new games. And, well, maybe I like him. Like Dyson Sphere was absolute blast, but this one is, well, that's going to be a big fat thumbs down for me. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Take care and stay effective.